You can use any size or shape basket from the thrift or dollar store, or you may even have one lying around at home. Start by grabbing a stool and adding casters to the legs. The casters can be attached with screws, epoxy, or heavy-duty double-stick tape. Turn the stool over and apply Velcro tape to either side. Use a ruler to ensure that the tape is evenly spaced on both ends. Attach the other strips of Velcro tape so that they line up with the tape on the stool. Flip the basket over and place it on the stool. Your cart is now ready to use to gather loose toys, folded laundry, and more.
Pick up a plant stand dolly that has rotating wheels and locks on those wheels. I found a great kit on Amazon that took just a few minutes to put together. Now, take a basket with a bottom that is larger than the plant stand dolly. Using zip ties, attach the dolly to the bottom of the basket at intersecting points on the dolly stand. If the weave of your basket is tight, it helps to bend the end of the zip ties slightly and also to use some needle nose pliers to pull the zip ties through from the bottom of the basket. Once secured, cut off the excess zip ties with scissors. This is now the most versatile basket. Use it as a laundry basket and wheel it into the laundry room when it's time to fill the washing machine. Or place a large plant in the basket and easily move it to the best light by simply wheeling it into place. Woven storage baskets aren't just for storage anymore. Hammer a small nail into the wall and hang basket number 1, number 2, and number 3 in whatever arrangement you like. This is perfect for storing bathroom essentials within easy reach. Take 2 woven tissue boxes and some round puck lights with a remote control. Glue the bottom of a puck light to the inside of a tissue box so it is centered over the whole of the box. Do the same for the second tissue box as well. Make sure the glue dries and the puck lights are securely attached to the boxes. Run some hot glue around the top of one of the tissue boxes. Then, flip the other tissue box upside down and attach it to the glued top of the other box. Hammer a nail into the wall, hang your new sconce on the wall, and turn the lights on with the remote. Instant wall sconce.
Let's transform these basic wicker baskets into a vintage-inspired look. First things first is you wipe the Vaseline all around the basket where you do not want the white paint to set. Once it has completely dried, wipe it with a wet cloth, and just like that, the paint should come off where the Vaseline was put on. Now that that's complete, let's create a 2-tiered basket hanger for your kitchen where you can put your fruit and other items. You simply wrap twine through the base basket and tie a knot. I did it in 3 different corners in a triangle, and just like that, you have created such a cute vintage-inspired fruit hanging basket.
Here's how I turned this basket into modern home decor. I traced the bottom of the basket on a piece of 1/4-inch plywood and used a jigsaw to cut it out. I sanded the edges and both surfaces. I cut 1-inch dowel into 13-inch lengths, and each end was cut at 15 degrees using the miter saw. I attached the legs to the plywood circle evenly spaced and about 2 inches from the edge of the circle. I removed the macrame detail on the basket and I used hot glue to secure the basket to the wood base. I placed a plant inside and now I have a beautiful modern plant stand. I hope this inspires you to get creative with baskets and make your own beautiful plant stand.
I found this basket for a few dollars at a barn sale and love the color and look of it. I do want to make a larger hole though in the bottom, so I'm going to use this round drill bit to cut out a nice section that's going to take out that damage and create a hole. To add the lamp, I just need to thread the cord through the hole until the piece holding the light bulb is snug against the basket. Next up, I want to do something to cover this dart cord. In the space where I'm going to put this hanging light, the dart cord is really going to stick out, so I want to make it a little softer looking. To make the cord cover, I just need a piece that's going to be wide enough so that when it's joined together, I can slip the cord right down through the middle Now that I have my pieces cut, I need to join the two together. I'm going to put them right sides together and use a piece of fusing tape to hold them together without having to sew anything. I just need to slip a piece of the fusing tape between the two pieces of fabric and then hold my hot iron on it for a few seconds to melt it. Once it's melted, the two pieces of fabric are fused together and I didn't need to sew anything. The tube is done now and I can slip the cord right through the middle. I need to slip the cord all the way in and push the fabric all the way up to the basket. Once I have it to the edge of the basket, I can turn the edges of the fabric under just to make it look a little more finished. I love how pretty this basket looks as a lamp and how easy it was to cover the dark cord. I hope this has inspired you to think out of the box for your lighting needs as well.
Check out your local garden center and see what spring flowers are available. Shop your house for a woven basket. First, spray paint your basket in a moss green color. Once the basket is completely dry, take a can of clear spray adhesive and spray a small section on the side of the basket. Take clumps of green moss and press it onto the sticky side of the basket. Continue to press moss onto the sprayed area on the basket. You can manipulate your moss so it is a little thinner and covers more space on the basket. Continue until the base of the basket is covered. Don't worry if every spot is covered. The green basket color will disappear behind the different green shades of the moss. You will also want to spray the rim of the basket with clear adhesive and press the moss onto the basket rim edge. Have fun playing with the placement of the different shades of the moss. You don't need to glue moss to the inside of the basket. Instead, take a clear plastic water tray and press it into the bottom of the basket so it is protected. Now, grab some scissors and start to cut apart the different cells of the flower six-pack. Start to place the individual plants into the moss-covered basket and arrange them so any blooms or buds are facing outward. Fill in around the bottom of the plants with the moss so the plant cells disappear. Depending on your weather, place this moss-covered basket indoors or out and enjoy watching each bloom emerge as spring appears.
Head to your local thrift store to pick up a woven wicker or rattan basket. Start this project with a paintbrush and some white paint to dry brush all over the basket surface to give it an aged look. Take a longer piece of jute rope and separate the weave on the bottom or cut through it to feed the rope through. Tie a knot on the inner part of the basket on the other side. Get battery-operated puck lights with a remote off of Amazon. 2 strips of Gorilla Tape and place them on the back of the puck light. Then place the puck light on the inner part of the bottom of the basket. Then hang this in your favorite outdoor seating area. There you have it, a cheap way to create your own easy DIY boho outdoor pendant light for your home for less than $10. I hope this inspired you to try this upcycled outdoor project. Thanks for watching Home Talk and see you next time.